Hi, my name is Jonathan, and today I will be presenting my topic presentation for my final evaluation on rechargeable batteries. So there's just a quick little quote for some inspiration. So, what are rechargeable batteries? According to Wikipedia, a rechargeable battery is one that can be discharged into a load, and recharged many times, unlike disposable batteries. They are also referred to as storage batteries, secondary cells, and accumulators. So, the current in rechargeable batteries is produced the exact same way as in disposable batteries. An electrochemical reaction occurs involving an anode, cathode, and electrolyte, where electrons flow from the anode to the cathode through an electrolyte, and as you know, the electrons are the electrical current. In rechargeable batteries, this reaction is reversible. When electrical energy from an outside source is applied to a secondary cell, the negative to positive flow of electrons that occurs during discharge is reversed. Essentially, the cell's charge is restored, which is impossible in a disposable battery, and what makes it rechargeable. This is a quick video which explains how rechargeable batteries operate through the process of charging and discharging. So, who invented them and how? Rechargeable batteries were invented by Gaston Planté in 1958. He was a French physician. He was also very educated, being a professor of physics. He created the first ever rechargeable battery system using lead acid. So his original version consisted of 2 sheets of lead separated by rubber strips rolled into a spiral. These materials were then immersed into a diluted water solution made up of 10% sulfuric acid and 90% pure water. And while conducting this experiment, he discovered 2 major things. First, that when the switch was turned off, the current still flowed, and when the switch was on, the current, as expected, flowed from the electrodes to the load. So he was the one that basically discovered that the electrochemical reaction was reversible, and used this knowledge to create that rechargeable battery system. And although he created the first rechargeable battery, it was Volta in 1798 who created the first true battery. So as technology has significantly evolved over time, so are rechargeable batteries. There are 4 main types of them. So as mentioned earlier, the lead acid battery, so it's the oldest rechargeable battery system. It's still very commonly used today. Some of its pros are its low cost and its supplies ability to supply high surge currents. However, it has low specific energy and a limited cycle count, meaning it's not that durable, and lead is also very toxic, so it can be very harmful to the environment. The next evolution were nickel-cadmium batteries. They were invented by Waldemar Jungner in Sweden in 1899. Their first ones were wet cells, meaning they run off liquid electrolyte. They're ultra-fast charging with minimal stress. They're most commonly used for lawn service life, for high discharge currents, and when extreme temperatures are present. And similar to lead acid, cadmium is toxic. The next was the nickel metal hydride. So this is very similar to the nickel cadmium. It can be seen as an enhancement or an upgrade. It is environmentally safer as it's made of a hydrogen absorbent alloy, and it has an increased energy density, meaning it's more durable. And finally, lithium-ion batteries. So in 1991, Sony released the first commercial lithium-ion battery. It is the latest major rechargeable battery, the newest technology, and it has been replacing other batteries for a long time now. It does present safety concerns as it requires a protection circuit. However, it's a very easy challenge to overcome. They are expensive, however, in the long run they become more economic as the cost per cycle is reduced due to its high cycle count, so it can be recharged many times, and its low maintenance. So, just comparing rechargeable batteries versus the traditional disposable ones. So the invention of rechargeable batteries has made a positive impact on the environment in our society. Rechargeable batteries can be used over and over again, even up to 1,000 charge cycles, so they can be recharged 1,000 times, which is a lot, because the chemical reaction that takes place inside the battery is reversible, as discussed earlier. Meanwhile, disposable batteries are non-renewable. Their chemical reaction is non-reversible, which means they're only good for single use, similar to a one and done player at Kentucky. Although rechargeable batteries initially cost 3 times as much as disposable ones, they are the more economical way to go. You will save money in the long run, as you would be forced to continuously buy numerous disposable batteries in comparison to one rechargeable. Rechargeable batteries are far more environmentally friendly as well. Less are required to be manufactured, which reduces the amount of factory emissions into the environment and extraction of natural resources. Secondly, they are disposed of substantially less, therefore the potential risk of toxic metals entering the environment, such as mercury, lead, and cadmium, and then leaking, will be diminished. And lastly, it has also been proven that rechargeable batteries last 3 to 4 times longer per single use, so they are definitely a lot more durable. So the future of batteries. So the future of battery technology heavily relies on making continued improvements to already existing lithium-based batteries. There have been some pretty cool and innovative ideas, but the main one that could be a complete game changer in the industry is the idea of a lithium air-based battery, where lithium and oxygen compounds form and become a central piece in the electrochemical reaction. This innovative model could have 10 times the energy density that regular typical lithium-ion batteries have, so a huge enhancement. However, there are several problems that would need to be overcome. First, air is not pure enough and would need to be filtered, and the cycle life is very short, so from lab tests that took place, only 50 cycles. It only reached 50 cycles, so meaning it can only be recharged 50 times, which isn't that much compared to other rechargeable batteries. So here's just a quick chart showing the market of the global market of lithium-based batteries. So as you can see, it is evident that lithium-based is the way to go in the future of the rechargeable battery industry. Their popularity is expected to continue rising. So as you can see, from 2008 to 2016 it's been rising, and it's projected in 2020 it's just going to keep becoming more and more popular. Here are some fun facts about batteries and their disposal. Here are 3 additional sites for further reading, so if you guys have the time, check out my presentation and click on these links. They have some very cool information. So my opinions and conclusion on the topic. So without any doubt, rechargeable batteries are definitely the way to go. They have been beneficial towards creating a sustainable environment, and also created a mental shift in the way people think about reusable energy and recycling. So as mentioned earlier, it's definitely by far the better option than disposable batteries. And secondly, just the future of battery technology and how exciting it is. It's just mind-blowing to think that a natural resource like oxygen could one day be used to power our cell phones. Any questions? So that's all, guys. Thanks for tuning in.